So I think this one always has to be a mine for this 4, and that would mean this one always has to be a mine for the same reason. Fortress mode? Is Fortress mode the kind of roguelike mode? I've only barely touched on that, so I'm not that familiar with the Fortress mode. I've mostly played the main game, as it were. Hey, Smite! Thank you for the host, sir. For those just joining us, we're doing Tametsi, which is advanced Minesweeper. So there's some different levels that have additional rules beyond these, but right here we've got normal Minesweeper sort of stuff going on. Numbers refer to how many mines are currently adjacent, or as how many unmarked mines are adjacent to the cells. The row and column numbers up here indicate how many undiscovered mines are still in those rows or columns. We've also got these numbers in the top right that are the same. So, like, there's 3 unfound mines in blue, for example. So it's set up, unlike Minesweeper default, it's set up to count down here. This is an option in the game. You aren't forced to use this, and it will be jarring and confusing at first to people that have played a lot of Minesweeper, but it is better in the long run. Gotcha, Shady. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Fortress in that case then is what I think most people would consider the main game. I was wrong. We could still have something like this, and that's possible, so I don't think we have any guaranteed off of these 4s up here. You know, one of the remaining blues is here. At least one is here, but that doesn't quite give us enough information to build off of further there. Where's our next reasonable deduction on this one here? We know that one has to be off of the 2-1 interaction. And since we know one of those 2 has to be, that means this one's safe. So that gives us something to work with there. Yeah, I mean, the tile sets help with the eyesore side of things, Bertrand. Like, I don't even mind ASCII inherently. I think the ASCII in Dwarf Fortress is just used very badly because it makes things incredibly unreadable. They use a bunch of little, like, commas and semicolons and stuff to make, like, more diverse foliage or whatever, but that just makes it impossible to tell things apart at a quick glance, whereas, like, ASCII in a traditional roguelike, you see a giant big D, okay, that's a dragon coming my way. Like, I could tell this really easily. What other deductions can we make here? Can we do something with these triple stack twos? Probably. Is there something that's always mines here no matter what? Or can it vary? It can always vary. That's what I thought. Hey there, legitimate whatever. Yeah, good catch, Issa. So that's safe, which means that's not. And that clears this from the fact there's two blues left. Yeah, there's some levels that are visually more crazy. Yeah, I think this saves my progress. We can just look at one, like, there's ones that just use hex stuff. I don't know if I could remember one by name, but you got different size squares that don't count diagonals. So there's some other oddball sort of levels for sure. Sometimes makes it kind of confusing how things are even gonna work there, because it's hard to remember from one to the other one at times, but there's some good challenges there. So we got those from the 3-1 interaction. We know this is safe from the 1-1 interaction. Likewise, 1-1 makes this safe. Hey, Frizzy Box! Yeah, the white squares are mines for trade. We've been doing Mutant Year Zero most of the night for Easy Box. That's kind of a XCOM-like game. What's next here? Mutant Year Zero : Road to Eden. It's kind of a silly name, but kind of a XCOM with a stealth element that has some a few frustrating bugs, but I mean, so did XCOM for that matter. So it was okay. It's not bad. I don't give it like a high recommendation, but if you're looking for another XCOM-like thing, I think you can get it on Humble and stuff. Or I know you can get it on Humble. You can get it on the current Humble monthly, in fact, which you can support the channel through that link. Oh man! But yeah, not like the highest recommendation, but it's okay. I mean, we know there's one here, and at least one here, but that's still not enough to benefit off of this 4 here. Feel like I'm maybe almost seeing something. Let's see. So if this is one, that has to be one. No, that doesn't really go anywhere. Indeed, Shady. Like, I can well attest that it can be hard to put yourself in a position to collaborate with others sometimes. Like, it's not even like that you don't necessarily trust other people or like the work other people do. It's just like you kind of get really involved and attached to a project in such a way that like you're just used to being the one making all the decisions, and it like feels this weird disconnect if you have to have someone else doing some of that. It can often be a good thing for it, but it's not necessarily easy. I can certainly speak from experience there. Can't do anything else with any of these far numbers. Oh, what about this one? Yeah. In fact, that means this has to be... And these are safe. I think both of those have to be for this 3. Let me double check though. So only one of these 4 can be. So that means one of these 2 has to be. Oh, but there's one of these 2 could be too. Okay, no. That doesn't guarantee that. Ha, shady. But does at least one of these have to be, as far as this 2 is concerned? So... yeah. So one of these has to be, so these 2 are safe, I think? Let's double check, but... that actually means these 2 are safe also, actually, from all of this. That's kind of cool. I like that one. I'm still double checking it, but... So, basic logic here is that one of these 4 has to be, from the 1. So that's sufficing half of this 2, that means one of these 2 has to be, to finish off the rest of the 2. So the 3 has 1 or 2 up here, but because of this 2 here, one of them has to be over here, only one of them can be here, so it's already got 2 of those handled up here, which means one of those 2 has to be, which means these 2 are safe, and these 2 are safe. And I'd also like to touch a little further on that, like, because collaborations can also be quite awesome. Like, I mean, I've the board game I have published was a collaborative design, and other board game designs I've worked on have largely been collaborative designs as well. And that, like, the ability to brainstorm and toss ideas right back and forth with someone that's reasonably like-minded is great. Like that that can work really, really well. Easy peasy. Let's see. So this has to be to satisfy the 2s plus the 1s, right? Because it can't just be here. Dwarf Fortress was the main discussion there, legitimate. And it's interesting, like, development and cool stuff you can do and terrible UI. Alright, so we've got 1 here, and... well, at least 1 there. So 1's here, which also means 1 has to be here. And it meant, like, this was safe. Yeah, this spot's safe. Perfect. This is a pretty satisfying song. And yes, no, I agree, Shady. Like, fixing the UI would be real nice. Like, I would very likely play more Door Fortress if the UI wasn't trash. Although, honestly, I don't even want it to be mediocre. I want it to be good. Like, mediocre is still, like, pretty unfun to play with for a long time, as far as I'm concerned. Factorio and Slay the Spire have spoiled me. Alright, so there's no diagonals on this level. There are no diagonals on this level. I'm going to repeat this a few times that there's no diagonals on this level. We're going to forget and treat the level as if it had diagonals a little bit later. But as for now, did you know that there's no diagonals on this level? Because there aren't diagonals on this level. No diagonals here on the level that we are playing. Did you know there are no diagonals? I was about to click that one. Almost already did it. Okay, so there's three left in orange, so these are all next to this, so that means this is safe and this is safe. It's really hard to not see in diagonals when they just suddenly like, oh, no diagonals now for a little while, then there'll be diagonals again. Hey, Dr. Cliche. I think this is actually the worst design decision in this game, by the way. The fact that there's some levels that don't have diagonals, and some that do. I think that is just an actively bad choice. No, that one is for the 2-1 interaction here. That means we know these two are safe. Yeah. Cheers, people. I don't think there is any way to signify it reasonably, Anvar. Like, well, you'd have to, at the very least, it would have to be something to the effect of, they keep it consistent, right? Like, if it's a square puzzle, there are never diagonals, and if they want, like, more interactions with stuff, they use the weird triangles or hex shapes or whatever, right? Like, I don't think there is any way to reasonably solve it, because you want to be able to process the information quickly, and you learn the rules and how they work, and you run with those rules and how they work. But then the rules just change on you in a way that's just, like, kind of arbitrarily opposite, so... Chamfers. I've never heard that term before. That's solved with no diagonals. Yeah, just not have the corners. Yeah, that would be a possibility. You can make it do that. You hold down control and it will. But I don't want to just hold down control all the time, and I don't think there's any way to make that automatic. But yeah, they do have that feature as well. There's a lot of stuff in this game that are like, 80% of the quality of life I want. It's like they tried. They almost got there, but then they fell short and it's awkward. That one's safe. That's right, they just write like, it just keeps flashing on the screen, no diagonals, no diagonals, no diagonals. Hmm. This is powerful. Okay. So, there has to be at least one here, there has to be at least one here, and there has to be at least one here. So, that means there's only one there, there's only one there, there's only one there, and everything else is safe. Okay. That probably did some stuff. Oh. Forval. Sure, we can find a better gamble than that. This tile here is safe from this too, right? One of those two. No, this one could be. Nope, nope, nope. Not guaranteed. Slow my roll. That did a little bit less than I would have anticipated. Yeah, that is correct, Shady. You never have to guess. Totem marker. Legitimate. I don't think I'm familiar with what you're referring to. Mind storms. Sounds vaguely familiar, but I guess the easiest answer is no, because I can't play something more specific. Sleep well, Asao. Have a good night, Formal. Oh, yeah, okay. That's, yeah, Lego Mindstorm. Okay. Yeah, back when I was in elementary school, we had Lego Logo, which did kind of that same sort of thing as well. I remember making a little Lego conveyor belt that dumped like Lego heads into like this little washing machine. I remember the like teacher at hand was a little like, like they weren't as enthusiastic about the little like head belt idea as I was. There's just this giant pile of ones that have like two possible spots. What else are we missing here? I was so happy about finding that 3-1 as quickly as I did. I was like, okay, this is just gonna, like, let us crush it all, and then... No, not quite. Hey, Cirrus. I appreciate you asking first. Generally, we let people talk pretty freely. Like, the main spoiler stuff I'm actively concerned about tends to be on, like, narrative or story-heavy sort of things. And I'll probably be a little bit stricter on spoilers when we're playing Baba Is You next stream. But, yeah, you can feel free to suggest stuff if you would like. That's right, Crazy. And I might even take another day between it and playing more of it, depending. I don't know. I don't have anything planned after Baba Is You, so it might be more of that, might be something else. But you got at least another day, you know, day and a half. Spherical. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Nice, Crazy. Yeah, everyone is loving Baba's You. People talk about it all over for sure. It's really hard to guess how much something like that's gonna blow up, right? Like a fairly unique puzzle game that could easily be just something that remains pretty dang obscure. And like, I mean, I'll still hear about it because I know a lot of puzzle game enthusiasts, but no one else is talking about it. But here, I see a lot of other game devs and stuff talking about it, be like, hey, everyone should go play this. It's great. Stupid no diagonals. So you're saying this area, Cirrus? Yeah, we'll take a closer look at it. Seems like we have to go at least one extra step here. We know at least one of this twos have to be here. Oh, we know this one's safe, right? Yeah, because at least one has to be here. At least one has to be here. So this one's safe. So now we know exactly one's here and exactly one's here, which means those are both mines. There's the cascade we were looking for. Alright, now we've got this 2-1 interaction here, so we know that's one. Nice. Yes. Let's see. So with this 2 here, we know that one of these 2, and this one is, and this one's safe. Oh, we know both of these are, because 2 of these are. Oh wait, no, that's not math that works. 3 minus 2 equals 2. Everybody, just throw down with some quick math hints. Don't worry about it. I got that from the row number over there. We could almost clear up a bunch of grays here with the 7, because there's 4 here, 1 here, and 1 here. But there's still 1 in all of these ones up here. A question mark just means it's a cell that isn't giving you more information. The only difference is that it's an uncovered cell, right? You know it's not a mine. So that's the difference between it and just one of these cells over here. I like that you guys asked that at the same time, though. It's perfect timing. The question mark, like, these are all designed levels, so they aren't randomized. They're specifically, like, kind of put in, so, like, oh, this part would make this too easy, so we put question marks here, sort of thing, you know? One of these 4 is there anything I can relevantly narrow down from that? Wait, I think these 2 are safe. Let's see. So 2 of these have to be... maybe not, but let's see. So if that is... then we know one of those 2 is... we know one of those 2 is... so yeah, those 2 are safe. Because it can't be both of these 2. Okay, so that has to be a mine, and these 2 are safe. Hey, Accounting Nightmare. Thank you kindly for the host. What were you up to tonight? DMC 5, gotcha. Wait, how could there only be 2 mines left in gray? 1... 2, and then this one's down here. Yeah, that's the only way all that can work out, right? There has to be 1 here. Which means there has to be 1 here. Which means there has to be 1 here. That's the only way that can work, I think. I believe that's the only way that can work. Hey, OBG, thank you as well for the host, sir. Hope you had a great time checking out Opus Magnum. Did you make anything awesome that was GIF export worthy? We didn't even screw up on the non-diagonal level. No, Spherical, it's basically just like a strike against you. It's like, hey, you screwed up. So as far as that goes, like, you see levels that are highlighted blue means you perfected them or whatever, so if you care about that, you can redo it or whatever. But since they're fixed levels, there's really no logic to just making you quit the level and restart it or whatever. It's just, well, you screwed up, try not to do that, basically, you know? And like, I'd say 2/3 of the ones that we've hit mines on were stuff like, oh, there's no diagonals on this level, or, oh, clicking is hard, to use left and right click for the right things. So it would be pretty tedious to do it otherwise, and we just, you know, do your best to avoid mistakes and make it work, you know? For everyone just joining us, this is Tametsi. This is Advanced Minesweeper. As you can see by this level, there's some of them get into some silly shapes and stuff for sure. Those are like advanced levels, Spherical. Yeah, so we got standard sort of Minesweeper stuff with like, so this says there's one of these 2 cells here is a mine. We've also got these numbers in the top right that correspond to the colors, and that tells you how many mines are in each of those colors. The one other special note I'll make for anyone who hasn't been following us here is that we are on a countdown mode, so that means the 3 counts down when I put marked mines next to it. So this is confusing for people who are used to Minesweeper, but it is, I can guarantee you it's better once you get used to it. Alright, this didn't do a whole lot for us. Yeah, I got a whole little snowflake pattern on this one here. And yeah, as usual, if anyone has any questions about how stuff works or kind of missed the explanation, feel free to ask in chat, and I'm happy to go into detail. Maybe we use the green. Yeah, let's look at the green. Alright, so one of these has to be, one of these has to be, one of these has to be, one of these has to be. So that at least clears up this one, right? That actually does a lot more than that, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that means these all have to be mines, and this one is not a mine. And we can clear up the rest of the pinks here, because one of these has to be a mine. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. Hey, Cruncher. Says the person with the green name. Like, there's a lot... The weird shapes make it a little bit slower in a lot of these cases, because it's like, alright, I need to make sure what I'm clicking on is legit. Alright, so one of those, and one of those, and one of those. So that means the big two are both safe. Double checking. There's no overlap. Okay, so the big ones are safe. Hey Ed, thanks for the raid. Alright, so since one of these is safe, that clears up all of this. Or one of these has to be a mine, that means none of these can be. Alright, that one's not too bad. That one went pretty smooth. Now we've got moat. So there's dead space in the middle here. We've got rows and columns with numbers on it that tell us how many mines are left in those rows and columns. And we do have diagonals. It's a normal level that isn't out to destroy us. And all that we hold dear. Although the moat might destroy us and all we hold dear. That's still a distinct possibility. Oh, this one's also safe. Okay. This is just gonna keep going, I guess. I think we can do it from either side, right? Yeah. It's just making sure I'm not doing it dumb. Wait. I clicked, there we go. I was about to do a dumb right after I said I need to make sure I'm not doing a dumb. I almost immediately proceeded to do a dumb, but we caught it. So 2-1 interaction means that one's a mine. And that one's safe. I was about to say that these two had to be mines because we got used to that stupid not diagonal nonsense, so now... Okay, so these twos interact favorably, so 2 of these 3 have to be, which means these are all safe. One of those 2 has to be, so that one has to be. One of these 2 has to be, which makes this one safe. Let's see, what else? I mean, we're almost good on green, because one of them's over here, but there's still one in all of these 12 up here. Are you quoting a post I made on a YouTube channel a week ago, No Home? That's quite the licky face, Mark. Oh, right. I was literally looking at, like, I was looking at this one as only diagonal, or only not diagonal, and these ones as normal, probably because of the purple. So that means this, one here is safe. Yes. Those two are safe. Hey, Soppin. I have made some YouTube comments anyway. YouTube comments tend to be a cesspool, so I don't put too much weight on them or making them myself, but it happens from time to time. Well, no, that's the best part, Khadgar. That's what eventually taught me to actually use that crap. It's like, alright, like, the 20th time in Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, I die with, like, hey, you could have used these 3 scrolls of teleportation, or these 2 scrolls of blinking, or these 5 potions of healing. Oh, well, alright, I guess maybe I'll actually use them. Alright, does this do anything else cool for us? Yeah, this 1-3 is pretty nice. That means those 2 are. That was the 3-1 interaction there working out for me. About Spellbreak? I was talking about Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup for my specific example. That and Adom were my traditional roguelikes that I first played, but it really applies to most any roguelike. Almost info on purple here. Hey, Spain. Oh, this 2 and this 1 interaction, right? So that has to be 1. Khadgar, I've experienced that like almost never. I think it's a lot more likely for people to die with too many consumables left on them rather than too few. Okay, can we narrow down numbers in purple? Only just that one of these has to be. And one of these has to be. Oh, and one of these has to be. Oh, we can. Okay, hold on. So one of those has to be. One of these has to be. And one of those has to be. Blip, blip, blip. And that also gives us some mines. So we know that one's a mine. And that one's a mine. And that one's a mine. Hey there, mommy. Milk. Right, Khadgar, yeah. Can we use the 2 remaining on gray as a relevant thing here? Let's see. None of that crosses. Yeah, we already mined up the grays that we could here. So no, one of the 3 is here. No, at least one of the grays is here. Yes, Raven. These are all fixed levels. Hey, little gremlin. Thank you. We've also played a lot of hex cells, which kind of helps train that those Minesweeper instincts as well. Definitely feel free to ask questions, or if you want more explanation of my thought process. I try to note it at least somewhat regularly anyway. Alright, so at least one has to be here. So there's only one gray left, and at least one has to be up here. Yeah. So that means this has to be just a single gray, and that these 2 are safe. Okay. Hey, HJ. They're color coded, HJ. So the purple's for the purple section, the grays for the gray sections. So we know only one of those 2 is, so that one is. So that's safe. That's a mine. Nice. Alright. Vaguely Fringe is the name of this level. I mean, that's valid, Spain. I've been told that's not actually necessary to solve puzzles in this game, which is good because I don't think that's a very fun way to solve puzzles. But sometimes you just kind of end up falling on that for various reasons. So it certainly seems easier than many of these have been. Or we hit like a sudden point. Guess we'll see. Not yet. So we knew that with the 5 and 1 here, all of these had to be because only one of these could be. which meant the other ones next to the one had to be saved since one of those now had to be. An original Minesweeper, Marka, they, like half of the levels require guessing on expert or whatever, but in the constructed levels, like these are all built, like hand-built levels, not randomized levels. These are all constructed to ensure that they're always possible to complete without guessing, and both Tametsi here and in Hexels. Okay, what else we got here? Nope. There are 4 tiles there. See, the color differentiation, like, I think they shouldn't have ever used gray as, like, a default, because it makes it a lot harder to, like, recognize that, yes, gray is a color. It's supposed to be it's just as important as any other color, but it's easy to think of gray as background when you're looking at colors, or vice versa. And I think I just said so, but if I didn't, spherical Hexels levels are hand-built as well, yes. There is an infinite mode you can play at the end, which is still kind of fun, but it's worse than the main game, for sure. Oh, the 2-1 interaction's the same as that 5-1 we were talking about earlier, right? So, because I'll cover this one in detail, because this situation comes up a lot and it's really important. There's only 3 tiles next to this too, so 2 out of the 3 of those have to be mines. And we're looking at this one here, so only one of these 2 could possibly be a mine. So that means this has to be a mine. And since one of these 2 has to be a mine, the other ones next to the one over here are safe. So you can start narrowing things down like that. Hey, there's stuff. Oh, the 4 here only has 4 blocks around it. Yeah, no, I was looking at the 3, though, is what I was filling in. And that one had 4 blocks around it rather than 3. Because I wasn't seeing the red. Like, my visual just was ignoring the red because it wasn't gray, which is the cells you care about. So it kind of just turned into background color, which can happen very easily in this game. 50% sounds high to me, but I imagine there's someone that's actually done, like, the math on it or something. Let's see, I don't think the colors help us yet. Oh, the 5 + 2 + 2 works, though, right? So we got... a lot of times you're looking for situations where all but one cell have to be filled around something. That tends to be the places you can get the most information. So in this case, we know 5 of these 6 cells have to be filled. But if we go down here first, we know 2 of these 3 have to be filled. So that means at least one of these has to be filled. And based on the 5-2 here, at least one of these has to be filled. So that means definitely exactly one of those is filled, and exactly one of those is filled. So this is a mine, and those 4 are mines. Yeah, we'll be playing Baba as you next stream, Raven. There's not enough overlap here. Is red helpful? I mean, it's all but one. Oh, and we know that all but one has to be over here. I like how, like, is it helpful? It's all but one, after just explaining how, quote, all but one is almost always helpful. Yep. So that means all of those have to be mines. One of these two is a mine, means that one's safe. Let's see. Okay, over here. Similarly, blue is how we solve this. Yeah, I don't think that can be solved outside of blue. This 1-3, right? Yeah. So there's... So that's safe. Let's see, we know at least one of these two is blue. Do we have any other guaranteed blues here? No? I don't think so. Soon. Hey, problems. Not 3D, but advanced Minesweeper anyway. Minesweeper with ambitions. That's a good way to describe it. I like that. This is Tametsi. And I'll note, problems, that it's on countdown mode. This is a setting, so you notice the numbers go down when we mark mines. This will be very confusing when you're used to Minesweeper, but I promise it is better once you get used to it. It words. Freaking it word. So I still got that written down on this paper in front of me. It word chance duotede 8H room 04. That's what's written down over here. So both of these 4s could be all gray, so none of those force a blue. We know. Okay. Oh, hold on. This 4s interact. Like, there's a chain of interactions here that work. That's basically the tedious thing, but we know these can't both be blue. So there's effectively 5 spaces around this 4 rather than 6. And the way this 2 here, because there's only 1 extra space around the 3. So one of these 2 is going to have to be at least. And one of these 2 is going to have to be at least. Which ultimately means one of these 2 has to be. Which means these spaces are safe, and these spaces are safe. And yes, there is a little marker tool here you can make notes and stuff with. That meant these 2 had to be mines, right? From all of that. And this also has to be a mine. That requires special circumstances, I think, Anwar. Both of those were mines, okay. There we go. Give bird. I don't know. Greetings, Ridge. Shady. I mean, that part doesn't bother me, like the assuming you made the correct valid assumptions. I don't think that's very hard in a lot of cases. But it's tedious. That's what bothers me about it. That's my complaint. Let's see. Black tiles, and they're all black. Stealth. Alright. So, stealth bomber here. But before we do the rest of that, it is time for a quick break here, folks. But thanks for hanging out. See you back in a couple minutes. Do a couple more puzzles here. I think this one's on Humble too, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. See you shortly. You can let it be a sinister pillow in your imagination. I'll allow it. Glad you enjoyed it, Cat Guy. That was quite the pile of nonsense we had. Clears all of those from the 1/1 here. Clears all those from, oh, and that one from the other one there. Makes that a mine. Clears that. Oh no, cat guy. There is a mod for upgrading belts a lot more smoothly than that. That works pretty well. Yeah, there's 3 indirects with both of these ones, right? So one of these has to be no more than one of these can be, so get all of that. Also, was that wrong? That may have been wrong. Because this one also had these? Was that a thing that was maybe making that wrong? No. I think that was a separate thing. I think we're okay. Or maybe okay. I think this song specifically makes me want to watch someone play the first part of Return of the Obra Dinn. Oh, this one and this 2. Okay, so no. That has to be then. I'm intentionally being vague for any further reasons, but there's some cool stuff. There's some frustrating stuff with the UI and how that's handled in Return of the Obra Dinn that kind of soured my experience a little bit, but it's still really, really good at storytelling. Indeed, Advar, yeah, Obra Dinn still looks kind of blurry as heck, even with a good bit rate, really. I will be attending SGDQ, Marka, yeah. No, I won't be hosting, Marka. I'll be processing donations and otherwise hanging out with friends. New and old. Hosting is a lot more, I don't know, exhausting than other volunteer spots, so I haven't been as enthusiastic about doing that one lately. It's still fun, but Oh, this 2 plus these 2 1s clears up these 2, I think? Yeah. These 2 has to be, one of these 2 has to be, clears up that one, and that one, and that one. Definitely do a lot of these levels with, like, recurring themes, that's for sure. Yeah, something like that, cat guy. Oh, this 3 now is guaranteed on those 2, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. That one's safe from the 1-1. That's the biggest recurring theme of this level, for sure. Oh, this one plus this one is nice. Three still have too many, right? Because we know only one of these is, but yeah, still is slightly too many there. Imaginary numbers are interesting, yeah. Not far, yeah, sure. Frickin' imaginary numbers. Let's see. So for this 2, oh, that makes this one safe, right? One of these has to be. So one of these has to be. Yeah. So that one's safe. Which means this has to be a mine. Oh no, the 2s cover the whole gamut, not only part of the 3. That's still okay. So 1 here, One here. Mine there. Safe there. Safe, safe, safe. There's like stuff ready to cascade, like at some point, but we need to like loop down here, then cascade all the way back or something, right? We've mostly gotten to the cascade point, probably. It's a lot of pairs, like we know 2 of these 3 are, which means 1 of these 2 is. We know 1 of those 2 is, which means 2 of these 3 are. That does not appear to quite get there. Although, where else are we getting stuff if not there? This should still be expandable in some way over here, probably. I don't think we're just waiting for numbers here to be able to use these, because I don't think this is enough to build off of. What we have here doesn't look like enough to build off of either, though. Oh, this one could build off of. Yeah, if we know that this is a mine that that makes all 4 of these clear over here. Hey, Meredith. That does kind of make me think of the possible meta solve here, Marquette. Like, if I was really confident that I needed this information to solve here, then I could go ahead and just solve these 4 based on that fact, because there's no other way. But I'm not that confident. So 1 of these 3, does that give us anything? Not really. 1 of these 3. Lots of bits, huh? The song was important in keeping the motivation up to keep trying hell in Cave Store. Place is pretty brutal. But then you're like, well, I just get to listen to this awesome jam for a couple hours straight, it's okay. Hey, Valkyria. I mean, I was looking at that earlier, Thomas. It seemed like I just had only a meta solve off of that based on, like, well, it seems like in order to go into this quarter, we need to use these numbers. In order to get the information for these numbers, this would have to be a mine, which means exactly one of these is a mine. And then we could clear these 4. But I didn't feel confident enough to do that, and I haven't seen anything else that would really make us care. Oh, one of these two has to be, though. Yeah. I only skimmed over the one earlier without giving it a proper analysis. I'll double check, but yeah, like these 3 can't be, so one of these has to be, so... Yep. All of those are clear. Wrong axis indeed. Does that do enough for us? So 2 of these, okay, we can build on this now, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. About this, we've got one here, and one here? Yeah. And then we get the cascade. Oh, does the cascade stop? Cascade may stop. No. We can save that one though. That was indeed Pruti, yep. Hey, Katarani. That 2 is now fixed. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I figured that would cascade. Alright, so 1's here, so no, those 2. Hey, remember how I said we probably needed to know that? Still may not have been technically true, I'm not sure, but it was true in this case anyway. So 3 of those are. One of these is. One of these 4 is. All but one of these is. Three of this black is that actually relevant? That's there's overlap everywhere I look. These ones though. Okay. This one's safe from the 8 up here, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that makes that one safe. GG, cat guy. Question marks can be anything. Yep, they can be zeros. So kind of the assumption here is that 2 of the 3s have to be up top and 1 on the bottom, given the 3-2 here. I'm not sure that's true. Like, well, here, let's just look real quick. Is that even possible? No. Wait, yes. The word that's the opposite of no. Yeah, no, that's totally possible. Hey, Ad Hoc. We could crunch it, and that would probably solve it faster. It's also kind of the least interesting way to solve them most of the time, so I usually don't focus too much on it. So, I mean, we know only one of those two is... I think these two probably have to be safe. Let's see. So even if both of these are, we still need one of these two to fill in for this 4. Let me double check my knowledge that only one of those two is, right? So it'd be... because we're only adding 1 to this 4 in these 2 tiles, so exactly one of those 2 has to be. And 1 or 2 of those can be. So yeah, these 2 tiles over here are safe. There we go. Hey there, iBot. greetings, Pot, because the developer has determined to make those tiles give you less information. They're all constructed levels. Alright, no diagonals, squared square. Only 3 mines. So all of these are this. Oh, this one could touch, and these two are touching orange as well, yeah. That's true, Space. Spain, brother. Okay, so 3 total mines. We've got the colors, but let's ignore the colors and see what... there's too much overlap in the ones, though. Let's see, so there's one over here. There's one over here. So that just means the only ones left are this, this, and this. One of those 3 is. I mean, we could obviously like circle around some assumptions, and that would probably get you there. But I assume there's some other interesting approach beyond that. I thought I was onto something with the just like ignore the colors and look at the total mines, but it doesn't seem like I can do that right now. That's true, the one in the middle is a 1. That has not been true, I would say, for the majority of puzzles I've seen, Valkyria. There's lots of levels in Tametsi that give you way more information than you need. Like, I would say at least 70-80% of them I've done have been that way. Like, I would say I don't use the information in the column numbers over half of the time. Like, there's column numbers that they give you numbers, but that information's completely irrelevant for my solve. To be clear, I'm not, like, claiming the opposite is true. Hexel certainly gives you extra information in most cases. Yeah, that is true, OBG. You just accidentally solved it. Grats, Anva. Anvar. It sounds like that was just a possible solution, Anvar, rather than a definitive one. I mean, there's only one solution, but when you uncover tiles, they're gonna have different numbers on them that might void your solution. I'm trying to find something that isn't just start making assumptions, which probably would have solved the puzzle by now. Like, I imagine it's pretty likely that this one, like, can be fairly definitively not or definitely a mine. With the double one yellow information's a lot. I mean, I guess the same would apply to here, even stronger, probably. No, the same. It's the same. Or like that one, for example. I mean, I guess that's the road we're going. Alright, so if we assume that's a mine. Not a mine, not a mine, not a mine, not a mine. Not a mine, not a mine. Is a mine not possible? Okay. Oh. It was the first one because I picked one of the, like, two ones that would definitely give me all the information. Or I don't know if definitely is true. Likely. At least likely. Don't worry about the negative mods. You saw nothing. Series of tubes, you say. Yeah, there was only one solution, Shady. It was just once we had unveiled a tile that showed us what other solutions were possible or not from there. Well, this is going very smoothly so far. One of these two, one of these two. Man, there's a lot of pairs there. Oh, 3 of these 4 are? Alright, let me follow that train of logic down here. One of these 2 is, so therefore one of these 2 is, therefore one of these 2 is, therefore one of these 2 is... we don't know on this, though. But we do know that 4 is directly next to this 4... Yeah, well, it doesn't necessarily matter, these, right? Yeah, so, okay. So one of these is, which means 3 of these 4 are... 3 of those 4 are, which means one of these 2 is... Where did I think I had a solve? It was about here. Maybe I'll look for something less silly. That's right, Benedict. We know 2 of these 3 are. That's actually maybe more true. It was kind of like going on just lines. It was rails rather than going all over the place. It was just kind of a straight line. So maybe saying it is on the rails is actually more accurate. We could actually skip the first 2 steps in that, I think, by the way. Because we already know one of these 2 is just from the 3-2 here. Cat guy. Not quite on this gray number, right? Nah, that's a bit much, I think. Like, there's lots of things you can pick up that are almost information. Like, because 3 of these are, that means 2 of these are, which also means 2 of these are, which means only 1 of these 3 are. I mean, we could shade it up from both sides and see if there's a confusing overlap. Well, we'd want 1 vertical and 1 horizontal if we were going to try to do that, probably, huh? I don't know how easy it is to keep horizontal versus vertical, but I don't know. Let's take a look here. So 1 of those... Means 1 of those. Means 1 of those. Does that give us anything in the vertical? Well, we got the other verticals we were talking about earlier, right? Like, so because 3 of those, we know 2 of these are. I don't know, this seems like a hot mess to try to approach it that way, because it's just the same sort of tedium we're trying to avoid, really. And probably less efficient than the pure assumption route. So, I mean, we also know, like, 1 of those 2 is. And 1 of those 2 is. I mean, ultimately, we're probably looking for overlapping sets of information, right? Which is kind of what we're building towards, but that seemed, like, really awful. So I'm kind of assuming there's a better way to go about it than that, yeah? As I immediately go back to the same line of thinking. Just see so many random things. So like 2 of these 3 are, which means 2 of these 3 are, which means 1 of these 3 are. One of these 3 are. This is a terrible way to solve anything, but I don't know. We're drawing stuff anyway. The bot knows, Red. The bot knows. Oh wait, there's some overlap. Only one of these 3 is. Does that matter? It's got an 8-second cooldown only. The bot doesn't like when you're just being aggressive and angry about it, though. Only when you deserve it, cat guy. There we go. Terrible, terrible trade to go in the song. Lucille, actually, Martin. I haven't seen that in action, Shader. Sounds pretty good. You gotta have the right terrain. It started off so smooth, I was starting to think the people that were complaining about this level, like, were just joking or something, because we were like, boom, boom, just like crushed it. And then you get to the middle tubes, and it's sadness. Just giant piles of mediocre deductions. Alright, that's we'll start marking the 2 out of 3s, I guess. I'm not gonna have enough room to mark everything cleanly. Oh, wait, only one. No, we have that mark. Only one of those three. Yeah. That's already marked. Hey, Snakebird Priestess. It's the only way, like, these bunch of 2 out of 3s around this 3. Does that mean anything? At least one of these has to be. At least one of these has to be. Oh, if that's a 2 out of 3, then the middle's a 2 out of 3 here too, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we could figure something out here, right? It seems like it's not the tool that Velkai is hinting towards, but say so. So yeah, no matter what, all of the edges of these 2 out of 3s have to be mines, I think. Oh no, this could overlap though. No, this can overlap. Yeah. Oh, wait, neither of these 2 are. Right? And neither of the... No. No. Damn it. Damn it. No. No. It's like, No. We can just keep adding more dumb data points. We can start doing the 3 out of 4s. Or the 2 out of 4s. Look, I know I should play some more Celeste again playlist. I know. You're not wrong. We do finally have some Celeste songs in the playlist, by the by. I'm still not sure how I want to slice up my actual favorite song from the game for playlist usability. It's leaving the action. I don't... At least we've got lovely music while we just stare at this puzzle. It seems like the people who've already played this game past you are like, oh yeah, there's this trick you could use, but you probably don't know that yet. And then they're like, what else would make sense here? I mean, I guess it resembles a trade enough to be recognized as a trade, Eddie. So that's a plus. Welcome back. Oh, is that new for vanilla Twitch, Marka? Because that's been on like Better Twitch for years now at this point. So I guess it's about time they finally added that, huh? It's an angry train more than a beautiful train, though. I agree. Three-part garbage tier like trade emote. I've three worthy. I'd be hard pressed to draw a worse trade if I tried, I think, but I'm not sure. I don't know how much difference there is between me just trying to draw a trade and me trying to draw a terrible trade. Oh, I mean, that's something that definitely happens, Mark. If I just stare at something like a puzzle like this long enough, I end up kind of just looking at other things to distract myself. I can't maintain the focus, you know? The same, we saw plenty of that in Snakeburn, I would say. Just, like, what else would make sense here? We might find the solution if we draw another train. Alright, do we have the answer now? Greetings, Kombucha. Yeah, Tie Tuesday has a putt-putt emote. We definitely talked about having a putt-putt emote for a while because I did a lot of speedrunning of Putt-Putt Saves the Zoo. Hey, awesome outcats. Pretend this column doesn't exist, huh? Trade of ads. Alright, two of those three, one of those three, two of those three, one of those three. Do you want to, like, actually mark this down? We could, I guess. One of those three, two of those three, one of those three, two of those three. Which means these two actually both have to be. If we just actually follow the train all the way up. I kept stopping halfway. I'm like, this doesn't seem like it's going anywhere. But let's double check. But I think that's progress. You just have to go all the way up. Smokestacks with the foot. Alright, so two of these have to be. So one of these has to be. So two of these have to be. So one of these has to be. So two of these have to be. So one of these has to be. So two of these has to be. So both of those have to be. Okay. Let's just go back down the other side. Two of these have to be. One of these has to be. Two of these have to be. One of these has to be. Two of these has to be. One of these has to be. So three of these have to be. Which means one of those has to be. I guess we can do that. And one of these has to be. Yeah. I've learned it. I haven't learned anything. I just like excessive. Excessive, not assumptions, but it's the same thing, same sort of thing as the assumptions, really. We'll go back down over here. see if anything changes when we go the other way, which it very well could, now that we've got other information. So, 2 of those have to be, 1 of those has to be, 2 of those, 1 of these, 2 of those, 1 of these. Yeah, that's still the same. Oh, wait. Did I do this first one wrong? No, that was still right. Yeah. It's pretty rough, Kombucha. You know, it took us like 25 minutes or something to get these two mines here. Now we just need to draw more trains. That's probably the case, yeah. You get used to it, Snakebird. Numbers counting down is definitely better. Well, the default is that they don't count down. Someone suggested I switch it to countdown, and it's way better. It's way better once you get used to it. Because the amount of time, like in hex cells, that you spend counting the column numbers and stuff like that, it's kind of awful. So I guess technically one of these two now. One of these two. It's, when you launch the game, there's a bunch of settings you can adjust, Raven. One of these is. One of these is. We'll keep marking it down like this information's ever going to be useful, I guess. One of those is. Okay. One of those is. One of those is. One of. Wait, oh, we can just draw lines all the way across for all of these. Again, not that it matters terribly much, but all of these are paired. Yeah, they're just back and forth all the way down, except for this little pair here. don't think that really tells us much. I mean, it tells us that once we get like another mine or two, we can cascade quite a bit, I suppose, but... that's not too surprising. Oh, did I not go up all the way here and we just needed to do that again? One... 3... 1... 2... 1... 2... which means this is also a mine. Okay, sure. Yeah, we want another yellow line? Okay, we did it. Another yellow line. And then we could probably draw the yellow lines all the way down, right? Alright, wait, the fours mix it up. Hold on. Let's hide this mess. So one of these has to be. And one of these has to be, which means both of these are. Okay. And now we, like, solve. Oh, I clicked too fast on that one. Okay. Oh, I wasn't noticing the diagonal. Alright, easy peasy there, though. No big deal. Let's try to go as fast as I could. Couldn't quite keep up the pace. The train is moving upwards. So that didn't really feel like anything, like any new strategy or tactic at all, though. That was just kind of chain deductions until the end of time, rather than assuming that's excessive and tedious, so don't bother. That's really all we did. Yeah, I definitely don't feel I executed any trick there. Well, at least look at this one real quick. Oh, what did I do? I still wish there was an undo, though. So I could take steps back and figure out where I screwed up. That would be a nice feature. I don't think I'm going to easily see what I did there. Alright, let's just restart then. We're right at the beginning. Okay. So I screwed up somewhere over here. What? I did it again, like the same thing. What am I doing? How is this wrong? What if how did I do it again? Like, what? What? So something is wrong on this state. The hell? This mine is wrong. Okay. I'm getting tired. And I guess that's showing, but what is happening? Oh, because of this spot here? Yeah, okay. This is what I was doing. I was looking at the 2-1 interaction, but missing the backwards diagonal on the 2. That's what I was missing. Okay. Now we know where my incompetence lies. Sleep well, Marika. So I made that same deduction like 2, just straight up 2 times in a row. Like that's because I'm trying to get used to making stuff like that fast because you know it's more interesting both to play and to watch when sometimes you can make those quick chains rather than staring to double check every single play you make. But then you're inevitably going to make some mistakes like that because you just don't see it. That's right, Spade. That's what brings everybody here. Now what? More work? Oh, the 5-1. Yeah, of course. Okay. I was about to do the 2-1 again. I was just about to do it. I'm like, yeah, we got the 2-1 here. Let's do it. I was gonna do the same thing. Wait, no, can I do? I can do the same thing. I was trying to ignore it because I screwed it up so many times. No, we're doing it over here now. This is fine. Because there's only 3 next to the 2, right? Okay. We're good. Those 2 are safe. We're supposed to do it this time. That's how it's supposed to work. I was about to do it again when I was wrong because these blue don't look like part of the puzzle because the color difference between gray and every other color in the game is extremely high and it shouldn't have been done that way. But we've complained about that repeatedly. I'll continue to complain about it though. Because it is a design flaw. Okay, this... No, the diagonal... Backwards diagonal again. Let's watch out for these blasted backwards diagonal jerks over here. Oh, this 2 and this 1. Okay. There are a lot of ones. Would you like some more? Because I just found 3 more for you. Hope that's what you wanted. Is this one plus this one anything? Alright. What next? I don't think we can do anything with red or blue until we loop back around to the other sides here. That's safe from the ones there. Hey, look, it's another one. Got 2 more ones for you. Let's see if we can get some more. We're gonna start getting rid of some ones, though. Lots of ones are going away. But we are exploding out onto the scene this way. We're regaining our one supply a little bit over here. Oh, but then this happens. Burr some more innocent ones. It's 9. Very close to that 7 battery. Going pretty good. Just kind of smooth and steady in here so far. That is good. No. There's this one here too. Okay. I was like, something about this looks amiss. One of these two is okay. It doesn't really do anything for us. No. Look at this. Oh, the 3 in this one. Right? Okay, not bad. Okay, I guess this is solved with this at the end. But there's something else we can do to... Oh, no. Yes, actually, yes. We know that's a mine now. Yes. Which clears this one. I was about to clear these three, but this one over here could be the one for this one here. But we can't quite make assumptions here, because it could still be like both of these are mines, and then the one satisfied down here. Hey, Calandris. Mutant Year Zero's decent. It's got some bugs that can be a little bit frustrating, and with an asterisk, since we did choose very hard difficulty, the difficulty kind of encourages playing the game as little as possible. Sort of, like it means you have to do a lot of kind of slow, methodical stealth sort of stuff, where you're kind of picking off individual units as much as possible rather than going into combat proper and such. But I'm also less inclined towards stealth games than many people are. Hey, Hex. 2.5 hours of it or something? Something like that. You missed some trains being drawn. What now? Well, there's two things here, isn't there, that we can use, not just the one piece of information. So no, one of these is clear, and at least one of those is clear. So that means those are all mines? Yeah. Oh, you. Which means this is a mine, and this is safe. There's blue coming into play, as we've been waiting for. There's one of these two. Oh, one of these two has to be the clearest, that one. Does that really do much for us? Oh, there's only one space left for that one, so does that anyway. Which I think clears these two. And makes this a mine. Is that true? Because that'd be a mine, then the two mines here would have to overlap there, so it clears those two. Cool. That was kind of a weird slingshot back around for that one, huh? Clear that from the cross ones here. Likewise here. Yeah. Now what? That is correct, Elstick, yeah. That was a requested song command, and we added it. Oh, this 1, then 3, then 2, we can expand off of that, right? So 1's here. Means this is a mine. And this one's safe. Those 3 are safe. Hey, Artman. That's right, Artman, that's right. You got like 35 hours of Pepper's puzzles. You got like 10 hours of this. Which is beating out Soma and Bioshock and you know, things with much higher production value. I mean, you don't need replay value. Replay value, I think, is something in general that's a bit overrated. Yeah, people watch movies. That's the best response to it has a low replay value. I mean, Tetris Battle Royale worked out really well, Elzadix, so there's probably something you could do with Picross in that way. People eat cake. Oh, this 2 with this 1 does wonders, right? At least one of these has to be, so this has to be... Yeah. Okay. What does this do for us? Oh, this 2's and this 3, so this 1, 3, 2 situation frees up those guys. I think this one's safe. Yeah. Indeed, Hex. Like, I mean, I still enjoyed doing some Hexel's Infinite puzzles. It was kind of a matter at that point of like, okay, how fast can I rush through this level more than anything else, but... They were certainly worse than the base puzzles. Oh, this 2 and this 2 overlap, so this one's safe. There we go. Yeah, exactly, Hex. I mean, if it had the countdown numbers, if Hexels had countdown numbers, that would probably make them a little bit smoother. Something to be a little more enthusiastic about. When you're looking at those like 5 different column numbers and having to just count up each time. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Where did we start tonight? On Lopsided. Yeah, okay. Cruised right on through everything except Series of Tubes, really. The rest of them all went pretty smoothly.